Hey everyone, Danny here, Red Sand Adventures. So today's video, we're just going to do a review basically on my fishing pack. I've been getting a few questions about it, like basically wanting to know what I carry. So this is my go-to when we go fishing. So it's not a survival pack, but I mean there's probably a couple things in here for survival, but it's more based on just fishing. So this is what I grab. The young fella has the same pack. He might have a few different things in his than mine, but between the two, we're pretty good. So yeah, we'll get down to it here and just kind of show you what I got. So it's fairly small. I believe it's only about 16 inches. From there to there, it only has one strap. So it's like a shoulder to throw over. It's really handy too. So when you have it on, you can kind of swing it around to the front of your body just to get into it without pulling the whole pack off. I do like that. Well, let's start here. So the holder right on the side, got Velcro. This is where I keep my telescopic rod. That sits in there nice. This is the rod I use. I really love this rod. I got it a couple summers ago. I used to not really think much of the telescopic rods, but now having one, I think they're great, especially you're walking through trails and stuff to get to a spot and you don't have this big long rod catching trees and everything. So this thing's nice and tidy. I paid a little more for it. I think it was like 100 and maybe 120 bucks Canadian. But yeah, I really love the rod. So I keep that on the side. Like I say, there's a pocket there for it. Just slides in and it gets Velcroed. We'll just set that aside for a minute. So then there's this strap, kind of keeps everything closed in. We open that. I keep needle nose pliers tucked in back here so they don't fall out. They sit in there really nice. Those, keep those. You always need those when you're fishing. Good for getting hooks out. So they sit in there. Up here, I have just a small knife. So it's tucked in back, but it's also tied. You can't really see, but it is hooked through the loop on the sheath, so it can't actually come out of there. And the knife has a button on the strap. So just keep that little knife. It's not very big, but the knife always comes in handy. We got that. What else on the outside? On the other side, this is something new I just added to this pack. I don't know if it's going to stay here, but I just got it. We've used it once already. Usually I would have a can of bug spray in this little holder, but for now we have the folding saw. So it wasn't, it's about a $30 saw on Amazon, but nice little saw. I'll show you that. So it's locked up there. Push the release lock, opens up. I think they call it a 7.5 inch blade, I believe. So yeah, we used it here a couple weeks ago. The young fella used it. We were going down a trail. There's a tree already down across the trail, pretty high. There's still little branches sticking down when you walk under it. So just to prevent that, we use that. Trimmed it up, worked great. So definitely like that. I can see that going into my other pack when I build it, but may even get another one because I do like having it. It also comes with other blades. So there's two other blades. One I think is for PVC. You need to cut like through plastic pipe. The other one's for metal. So it's like a hacksaw type blade for metal. You can change those out for different things, which is nice. The only thing I do wish, I wish it had the reciprocating saw blades. Those are so easy to get, but anyway. That's the saw. Like I say, I don't know if it's going to stay here, but it probably will because it does come in handy. Like I say, we used it already. So that's all I have on the outside. So now we'll dig into the inside. So this first little pouch on the front, open that up. All I really have in there, it's tight. It's not a lot of room, but basically have my fishing book. So this is the new one. I keep in a bag just so it doesn't get wet. That has all the rules and regulations for fishing in my area. That's the new one for 2025. So we got that. That's basically all I keep in that. Pretty thin little pocket. Now, on the back side of that, there's another pocket. We'll open this up and see here. We open this. Now we have some stuff. So, electrical tape. It's always handy just to have some tape. You never know. I got that in there. Some leader line for the fly fishing. Got an old compass in here. Actually, just ordered a couple new ones, but I have that. What else? I have a pencil, Sharpie, a notepad. So that's always handy if you ever need to take notes of something or leave a note for someone. Multi-tool, the Gerber multi-tool in here. Always handy to have. We got that. I just keep that in there. What else? Some more leader lines. So that's it for that section. Put that stuff back in. So that's what we got in there. Oh, got a leader line going everywhere now. So that's pouch number 2, we'll call it. And it has 3 sections to it. So, or I guess 4. We'll call that section 2. Go up here now behind the knife. There's another pouch in here. We'll call this section 3, I guess. So up here is more of my fire starting kit, pretty much. I got 2 lighters in there, flame resistant one. This one has a nice waterproof case too, so this one's nice. But if that fails, I have another normal lighter, the Bic, some Polaroid glasses, a couple of fire starting cubes. I don't know if you've ever used those. You get like a pack of like 100. I think I got mine at Canadian Tire for like $10, and they work really good. They burn for a couple minutes each. So a couple of those, and a small measuring tape. If you're checking fishes, sometimes you want to check the length. So yeah, that's what we got in this section. That was section or pocket pouch 3, I guess we're calling that. And now into the main section, which would be like the biggest part. So now we're going to get mostly basically the fishing kit. Now, like I said, I normally used to keep bug spray on the side pouch here, but I moved it to the inside to put the saw there. So we got that down in the bottom. And then just a little like tackle pack. So we got, let's see if you can see this here. Just your basic stuff. Bunch of different lures, some weights, a couple bobbers. In this little case is just more weights and stuff. I keep like some weights and spinners and swivels in there. Some extra hooks, more extra swivels. So yeah, that's pretty much what we keep in there. Load that up. So that's basically my fishing kit. And then there's one other little back pouch in here, but the thing I have in there is this thing. I don't know if you guys ever use them, but it's a hook remover. You can see that. You got them online. I don't know, you're supposed to go in and this hooks around the hook to help you get the hook out of a fish's mouth, but I don't know. I tried it a couple times. I think I don't care for it. I think the needle nose pliers is the easiest way, but that's what's in there. And then this little pouch section here, I got a couple, just a couple ponchos. You never know when you're gonna get caught in some rain, so keep those. I think that's pretty much it. That sits in there. Get it back in now. I don't like having that can of bug spray down in there. It takes up a bit of room. So, I gotta put my pencil back in here. Oh, forgot to mention this on the outside. A little pair of scissors. I usually use those for cutting fishing line and stuff. I just let them hang there. Yeah, that's it. Rod back in. Slides in there. Push through there. And then I put the Velcro there so that can't come out. That's the pack. It's got some padding on the shoulder strap. It's really comfy and lightweight to wear. And yeah, I really like it. I don't have full information on it, but I got the pack on Amazon a couple of years ago. I'm sure you can find it on there. If you look, they have different colors. So yeah, that's what we use. Like I say, it works good. I don't like carrying too much. Found it a lot better for just having a shoulder strap pack on my back instead of carrying like a box with everything in it. So yeah, I like it a lot. Anyway, like I say, I just wanted to make this video. A few people have asked, yeah, basically what I carry in my fishing pack. So thought I would show it off, and I wanted to see what was all in there anyway. So, oh, one other thing. On the back, there's another section. Half the sections I don't even realize they're there, but so this is padded too, which is nice. Back here, there's another little slot. Just got this cheap little hatchet in here. Really cheap, out of Princess Auto, but I mean, just for little stuff, it's there if you need it. A bit of paracord on it too if you need that. So got that in the back. I forgot it was even there. But yeah, like I say, it's my fishing pack. I don't consider it a survival pack. There definitely is some things in there for survival if you need them. But yeah, I don't call it a survival pack or anything. Yeah, that's the pack. Stay tuned. I'm going to be putting together more of a hiking, camping type pack here soon. So it's going to have a lot of this type of stuff in it. And it's going to be more of a survival camping based pack. Stay tuned for that video. Hope you like this video. Just wanted to do that for the people that were asking and anyone else that might want to know what I carry. But yeah, stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share the video. We truly appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.